podcast. Today we're going to be doing a limoncello lemon drop martini for you guys. So you're going to need limoncello, vodka, and freshly squeezed limons. You can also use it for garnish. And also some sugar for the rim. So what you'll do is, you'll take a half of a lemon, get it wet around the side, dip it in the sugar, and it'll look pretty sexy. Then, your shaker full of ice. You're going to do 2 ounces of limoncello. Looks like a dehydrated his sample. 1 ounce of vodka. Then, get your fancy little lemon squeezer. Squeeze just enough in there, let it run over if it needs to. Lid on, take the piss out of it. Pour it into your nice frozen sugar-rimmed glass. And then you can even take like a little piece of limon, just cut it very thin. And then, that is a lemon drop limoncello martini.
3 minutes, 3.5 minutes to go. We're down by 4. Fantastic. Got the ball on the Arkansas 26. We need a goddamn touchdown. What do we need? Touchdown.
A toodly McDoodly.
What are we going to get? Touchdown.
What are we going to get? An interception.
We got a 41-yard gain. Man, if we lose and I'm stuck wearing this tonight, I'm going to be pissed. Thanks. Yep, that's how I'm going to feel walking into the restaurant. Everyone's just, and then I'm going to have to show my ass. Just going to have to give them a big old breakfast.
I can't believe I found that setting on this. It's so good.
Yeah, that's going to come in handy. Yep. Oh, and after you do your burps, like, ribbit.
Oh, dude, that should be one of the things I put on here. Because I like that one. Mm-hmm. We don't need the intro. We should keep that. Definitely keep that.
So I think on the, like, welcome back to the podcast, it's, like the intro. That would be our intro. Like,
Okay, sweet.
Like we're filming in front of a live audience.
Yeah. So that's how we can start it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we have a special guest.
Yeah.
Crystal.
We have guests.
I figured out these little buttons on the podcast thing, so now it's like the funniest shit ever. But anyway, we are back filming a podcast. It's been so AIDS because the audio just keeps getting screwed left and right. But
Just like the Gators.
yeah, but we got limoncello lemon drop teenies to keep us company.
Give a little lick.
Rim job. The sugar is like getting stuck.
It's tart.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what's been new, ladies and gentlemen?
Got my brand new Gator jersey on, all black. Check it out. Check it out. Like the fit. Mm-hmm. Even though we're losing right now. Hopefully we pull it out, though.
They sold those in Dick's, and I almost got one the other day.
Wasn't he using cool
Not.
words? Check the fit out.
Not
Customized.
This one has my last name on the back. But yeah, no, they fits good, feels good. Hopefully we pull out a win. Otherwise, I'm fucking suck going out to dinner tonight. More like the laughing one.
Yeah.
This asshole in the room.
Oh, shit. So the other day I was on Reddit, and I was trying to find like funny things to talk about on the podcast.
Breakfast.
Big fist.
We have that stuck in our head, so if you hear that a million times, or chicken burger. Cheers to that guy.
Cheers to that.
He looks fun. He looks fun to hang out with. So happy.
Yeah, and they're good at cooking too. They should
Very
cook
happy.
for us.
Wooden spoon.
They are. It's impressive how good they are at cooking.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if they follow recipes or if they're just like straight winging it. Like if they Google it beforehand, or if it's a recipe that they came up with.
I think he came up with it because all of a sudden at the end he adds like 3 blobs of a large amount of butter. And I'm like, you kind of ruined it there. He's like, butter, butter, chicken burger.
Funny.
Yeah. And they all eat it.
Super
And you can, one guy, you can tell he's kind of like, chicken burger, good, okay, you know.
So on Reddit, I was looking up things to talk about on the podcast, and I came across this one thing that I thought was funny, and it says, what was cool in 5000 BC that's still cool now?
Jesus Christ.
That's right.
I mean,
my
it was
answer.
5,000 years before him.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
But
Oh, yeah.
He
he was
didn't
prophesied
exist.
about, so.
His grandpa.
So then I started screenshotting some of the comments, and it says, as the first comment said, I guess throwing anything and hitting the target consistently, like slingshots, axes, spears, darts, beer pong.
Please, for the love of God, tell me there's a Roll Tide fan and then they're like, Alabama football.
That's been good ever since before Jesus and before Nick Saban.
You're
Amen.
goddamn Roll Tide. They play with rocks and sticks.
And someone said sitting around a campfire.
But there would be no camp.
Yeah. It was all a camp. It was just the whole deal.
Sitting around a fire.
And someone said finding a cool rock or a cool stick.
There you go.
Yeah.
Y'all have anything that
Hunting.
you'd like to add? Okay.
Yeah.
To hunt.
Yeah. Back then, I mean, yeah, you're just wandering around naked.
Boobs.
Yeah.
Not wandering around naked.
Yeah. You didn't wonder what your neighbor looked like naked. You just kind of like,
They
hey,
made clothes.
Steven.
Nice dick.
Yeah. Must be cold out. I was going to come out of my cave till I seen you wandering around.
You gonna be swinging your club later?
Yeah. Where's Karen at and her big flat flapjacks?
Someone said 25,000-year-old boobs, and then someone said thick, and then someone commented below that and said Neolithic.
Long nipples.
Someone said clubbing,
Yeah.
and then someone said that feeling right after you push out a huge dump. That's been cool since 5,000.
Going all natural, just bushy as hell everywhere.
Yeah, someone said I wanted to say the first 69, but then I got to thinking about the 5,000 BC hygiene.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Jesus Christ.
Dude, bush like a cave woman.
Like a tumbleweed.
Ew.
Bush like our Aunt Kim.
God,
Jeez.
that's very accurate. But that's the that's something that
I like my women
didn't know
like I
what y'all
like my beer. Bush Light.
But
She's known. She's bush heavy. Yeah.
all right, so then we were at the fair, and we
Which surprised the hell out of me when you posted that. I'm like, this Roll Tide bastard.
I didn't want to go.
I was about to say, because every time I mention the fair or fair in Lance's name come together, it's like, that.
Yeah.
You know.
And so we went
You
2
poor.
Fridays ago. It's just me and Odd. It was all right because I was like, okay, the rides have been inspected, so now they have a little sticker on there that says inspected by the Department of whoever the.
Have you seen the people inspecting them?
Oh yeah, well, hold on. It just made me feel better for the time being.
Nobody has inspected their dental work. Okay, and they're inspecting your ride. It's tight. It's good. You know what? Hey, I tell you what, Cletus, you get it red face tight, and that's gonna be all right. I know he ain't gonna bite his tongue because he ain't got no goddamn teeth. But I tell you what, you give him one of those, and that's it. That's how tight you gotta get it right there. Hey, it's good.
You can
If
go
it ain't
upside
wiggling, you're good. Right. So go ahead.
So I was like, all right, that's all right. And then we went back a week later, and that's when we went with James and Will and Savannah. And during that time, we went into the petting zoo area. And you're not going to believe this, and that's why I decided to videotape it. But there were dick-sucking water buffalo.
Damn.
What?
There was one buffalo going ham on the other one's dick. And I got 35 seconds of footage.
Damn.
Oh,
You lasted 30 seconds longer than I did.
all right, here we go.
Fuck. What would I do with the other 30 seconds?
All right, this bitch is a freaky. She's sucking it from the back this time, and then I have
First is
another. I have another angle.
Oh my God. Damn. And you know it feels good because the tail's wagging. He's happy.
He's sucking it from the back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can't get enough. What is that, a beer-flavored wiener?
Yeah,
Stroking that mother. Oh, my
it's
God.
amazing what they do for a carrot.
Yeah. Good. I don't even know if you'll be able to show this. This is like bestiality shit. Goodness.
That's insanity.
Dude, all right, and that was that one. So then
Are animals, like, that's the stupid
Up
question.
69
Maybe
and yeah,
they-
yin and yang. Look at this. Going to
my
town,
God.
son.
dude, and they did this for the better part of like 20 minutes.
Oh, and you got to
Oh my
find something
God.
fun to do.
That's
You're in a
insane.
fair, you know.
I was laughing so hard.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, there were these stuck-up bitches that were like, "I can't believe they would allow that."
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck are you gonna do? Break them up? They're clearly enjoying
I've been over there chanting, "I'm gonna save some for the rest of us." God damn. How much does it cost to get that? Here I am with 25 cents worth of
carrots. Yeah, carrots
Yeah.
and little pebbles and shit.
no shit.
That was so funny. I was
Bears
like,
of Pentacle is staple though.
oh yeah, that was the most
We didn't
Pensacola
go
thing.
this
I've
year,
ever seen.
but-
I can't put myself on those rides anymore because I know now. I don't know if you've ever like tightened a bolt down, right? Torque the fuck out of it, then back it off, torque it down, back it off. Eventually, you wear down the integrity of that bolt. How many times have those rides been put together and taken down just in this month? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's an extreme amount of heat when you finally torque one down and then you take it out. So it's constantly expanding contrast. And the Beast, we seen, just broke down the weekend before y'all went out there, the big Beast one. Oh. Yeah, that fucker broke down. It came undone, and the guy had to hold himself in and hold his kid in.
Oh shit!
And they yelled to the point they finally stopped the ride. He was trying to tell the guy that worked, the little guy working the ride, what was going on. And the guy's like, no, senor. No. Like, that didn't happen. He's like, finally, they made a big enough stink about it to where they shut the ride down. They were going to inspect it per Lance's inspectors. And then they opened it back up. No, everything's good. Like bullshit.
But you see so many of those videos now too, especially like social media and TikTok and all
And
of
even
that.
like the ones like
But-
in Orlando where the guy fell out of it, and that's permanent. And that fucker still malfunctioned. I'm good. You know what I mean?
See, I've seen too many of the claw ones that go upside down, and then they swing, they get that inertia, and then they just launch off and ugh.
Dude, when I was a kid, we got stuck upside down on the Ring of Fire for like fucking 20 minutes. It felt like a whole day. Like I was just like, people were throwing up. It was bad.
that
I'll
blood
never
rush
ride
to
it
the
again.
head.
And now they don't even call it the Ring of Fire. It's something else.
Fireball.
Yeah, Fireball. So,
But you know those videos where they're like doing the slingshot thing, and like right before
Yeah,
they go
fuck the
up, like the
slingshot, I can't do
guy's
that.
like, "Oh, wait a minute, your seatbelt's not tight enough," and then flings them up in the air.
See,
Or the free fall one.
Like,
It's
I
like,
would
wait,
think they
wait,
could
wait.
be sued. What if you
Try
have
and
a
pull
heart
it down a little
attack?
bit. That looks a little bit looser. And the lady's like, what? It looks a little woof, and they're gone.
I've seen the ones where
It's funny.
they pass out on
Yeah.
it. And they're like, ugh.
Yeah.
There was one bitch, her titties almost came out.
Oh my God.
That's me. I'm one bitch. My tits almost come out. That's why I don't like to ride anymore. My tits always flop out, and my chapstick falls out of my pocket.
They kicked James and Will off the Fireball because they couldn't fit.
Yeah, I believe it. Dude, they're
Oh,
so
yeah.
tight, man. It's
It was
really
tighter than a nun.
fuck. It's constricted.
God, and Will's
Yeah.
like 9 foot tall.
Yeah, Will's head sticks out the top like a
Yeah.
giraffe, and then James is just so broad ass. He takes up 2 seats. And we're like, no.
Those rides are not too bad as long as they're safe.
Yeah.
But the last time we went to Universal, I think, in line, my heart rate was like 160 on my Apple
Damn.
Watch. I was freaking out so bad.
My brother's always
Stick to
like
like
too big. I had a ride
Disney
last year,
rides.
or not last year, 3 years ago now, with Cole on one of those, and because my brother went to get in, he's so big and just like won't, I was like, yeah, just let him ride anyway.
Oh shit!
bungee him and
You can do the rides in Las Vegas off the Strat. So there's one that it's like a roller coaster, and then it looks like it's going off the side, and then it like stops you right before like that. Because if if the brakes just don't work for
Yeah.
3 seconds, you're
No shit, you're done.
fucked. And then there's like a bungee jump one that I can't do bungee jumps.
So you've never done those?
I have never done
We've seen
anything
them.
like that.
We were there for your wedding.
Sugar's almost like a candy now. It's really hard.
Like a lemon candy deal.
I'm a lemon whore too, so these are like right up my alley.
There's a refill.
Yeah,
y'all
why
got
not?
that.
Let's just tackle that.
It does taste just like a lemon drop.
So, that is fucking tight.
I know, tighter
Girl.
than none, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
I
if I'll
think
be able
because
to.
it got you can just do it that way. if you
Yeah,
need to.
maybe.
Or just spit on it.
Dude, that is. There
There you go. Maybe it's
I think it's the sugar. Yeah, it's starting to kind of harden up there. Cool. All right. Here we go.
ASMR. That's
ASMR.
that's pissing after 40. Just
This is-
trickles out.
This. It's pissing after 4.
That's pissing at 30 for me. But
Yeah. Do you need to top off?
yeah, go ahead and just top it all
might as
off.
well.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
We're already about what, a fifth in? Yeah, we're about a fifth into it.
Yeah, there you go. And we're gonna go ahead and top lengths off.
Pretty and fancy.
It is so pretty and fancy. It looks like he ate a bunch of asparagus. And there's still a little bit, yeah.
minus the asparagus.
So what we're talking about downstairs. Oh God, did you see? He's an ex-NHL player playing in the Canadian League. Died on the ice. died.
Just dropped dead for no reason.
No. Oh,
There
no.
was a reason.
Got his neck cut by a fucking another guy's skate.
I've seen that before on. It was a goalie, and the guy had fallen and kicked his foot up, and it sliced his artery.
This
and they were able
guy
to save that guy.
This guy died. He was, and the thing is, he was skating, and there's like someone else, and I'll send you the video. Someone else like came up, but this other player kind of got into it with like say his teammate, and he hooked him. And not only did he hook him, like this guy, like this slung his leg up, but not only did he sling his leg up, which was completely unorthodox.
Yeah.
As he slung it up, he kicks.
Oh shit!
When he kicked, bam, right in the throat. Dude falls out. He goes to get up like this and just sprays the ice with blood. They start helping him off dude, he's covered in blood, and he died. They said they interviewed another NHL guy that retired. The blades that they're skating on now are so thin and titanium. It's like sliding around on razor blades. And now the Canadian Hockey League is mandatory fucking neck guards, which the NHL will probably come to next. But dude, he just like a guillotine, man. So now they're looking at they're investigating it as a homicide because it was such an unorthodox. The guy that kicked is the most penalized player in that league last year, holds the crown for it. So it's not like it's his first offense. He's an habitual offense. Yeah, dude, he's the most penalized player, dirtiest player. Kicked him up, bam.
That's such a slippery slope.
The guy was like mid-20s, though. I mean, you're right. It is. So if he were just to get hooked and his leg flung up and hit him, like, okay. His leg came up with the motion, right? That would be one thing. Just like, all right, that's kind of like, but as it comes up, you see him, boom, kick.
Yeah.
It's that extra kick that is uncalled for. So he was meaning some type of bodily harm. Yeah. Did he mean to kill him? No. But if you walk outside and you hit somebody, you sucker punch him, he falls and hits his head and he dies.
Yeah.
Did you mean to kill him? No, I just wanted to knock him out. Oh, well, you did for the rest of his life. You know, now it's a homicide.
What was that game we watched? The football game. Do you see that where the people in the stands got into a fight and the guy?
The Patriots and the Dolphins.
One of the other fans.
The Patriots.
He dropped dead.
The Patriots and the Dolphins. Yeah, the Dolphins fan. The guy was like 53 years old earlier this year because they've already played in Miami last weekend. It was the first time they played. Dude was 53 years old, Patriots fan. You know, they're Northerners. They like to run that fucking mouth. But anyway, he was running his mouth, and dude just like, they lined up, bam, hits him, fucking bow, hit him, knocked him out. Dude falls out, dies. Now they're like investigating it as a homicide.
Jeez.
If they can prove that his punch killed him and not the impact when he hit the ground, the punch, homicide, the ground, then it's just battery, like assault or whatever. So, yeah, it's a whole thing. But that kick to the neck is obviously what killed this guy.
Yeah.
So
that's so hard to determine, though. Yeah, the
Yeah,
guy falling. Yeah. What were you going to say?
I mean, if it was you, and then as
kicking you in the neck,
as his fiance, like he had a fiance, and so if it was like somebody I love, then I'd be like fighting like hell to punish the other person because you want some kind of punishment for them. But it's like one of the most violent sports there is, if not the most violent.
If his
sport.
leg were just to fling up and hit it, absolutely not. That's his range of motion. I'm sorry, my leg just flew up. But it's that extra kick. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's what determines it.
But see, hockey, they encourage fighting. Like, it's all about the thing. So some refs let it happen.
Yeah.
So when was the ref supposed to stand in or step in and try to break that shit up?
Right.
Was it when he threw the first punch? Because anyone can argue that. Because even local shit like the Ice Flyers can't do that.
But so here's the difference between that. These guys weren't even fighting. They're in the middle of like he's skating. He's trying to get the puck. His other teammate, like, you know, like pulls the guy and his leg flies up and everything. They're in the middle of a play. Now, if they're like squared up, and then he just like, you know, karate kicks him, that'd be another thing. But this was like in the middle of a play. So it's like, and they interviewed other NHL players and like, that move, his leg should have never done that. There's no way in hell that if it flew up because of just being turned real fast and it flies up, fine.
Yeah.
That's like if I turn real fast and I just hold my arm out and it swings and hits you. All right, I have no control over that. But if I'm like this and then I bam and I extend it to make that punch happen, now it's on me.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Because it never would have hit him if he would have just not kicked out.
Yeah.
But he was like basically looking like this, and he just that extra effort to like throw his leg up, thinking like his back of his calf would have hit him in the face.
Yeah.
Didn't know the fucking skate was gonna hit him in the neck.
Dude. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
such a. Yeah. That's way above my pay grade in hockey knowledge, because a good lawyer is going to say you have to prove the intent that
Exactly.
he meant
Yeah.
to.
I'm
fuck this guy
gonna
up.
Yeah, and there's no intent. And imagine like what he has to live with, knowing that
Yeah.
he did that. Whether he was just being an ass and trying to hit him or be rough.
Because if they charge this man with homicide, then that opens the floodgates for all the bullshit in all sports.
Yep.
So then the guy that hit DeMar Hamlin,
Yep.
if DeMar Hamlin would have died on the field, then they could charge that guy with homicide. So then now you're telling everyone playing these contact sports to calm down when they're
Right.
either tackling or sliding for home
Right.
plate or
And you know that can
anything.
happen. Like that's especially ice hockey. You are playing with skates that are sharp, like a razor blade.
Yeah. Because what happens, like, let's say a baseball player is swinging the bat. He swings, but his hands are sweaty, slings the bat off, hits third baseman in the head, kills him. So do you charge that man with homicide, or is that just accidental?
that'd be accidental for sure.
I get that the guy was intentionally trying to be rough and violent, I guess, and hit, but it's also that kind of
So
sport.
here's the thing: major league pitchers, right? They're supposed to be elite, right?
Yeah, and then they hit the player and they charge him
And
out.
all of a sudden now, if you throw a couple of wild pitches, one too many, you're gone. So, because you're supposed to have more control. You're a professional athlete. You have more control over your body than the regular person. Otherwise, we'd all be professional athletes. So for you, if you get turned real fast and your leg slings up, all right, yeah, you're just in the motion. Like that's just one of the things that happens. But when you make that extra kick, nah, dude, that's where you took it too far.
But also, where is it the league's fault that he's the most penalized player in the league?
Right.
Why is he still even allowed to play then?
That's true.
Whose phone's going off? Is that your phone?
That's Matthew. Mine's on time.
Oh,
It
mine's
doesn't
not,
matter.
mine isn't on silent because of this right here. I'm about to show you
that's all good.
the video. If it's still should be on TikTok. Oh, there we go. If you kind of watch the guy,
It's really insane.
they have other ones where it's like really zoomed in and you can see that, you know.
You can see him intentionally kick, like he's being violent. Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it all.
Good God, he was engaged. It's just so sad. But then you think like we keep watching all these fights on TikTok of fans in the
God.
stands fighting at football games and stuff, like beating the shit out of each other.
So my dad just texted me. He's like, "Do you have enough beer? We're tied up. 3 seconds to go. Arkansas has the ball on their end of the field, and looks like we're about to go to overtime."
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
probably win the game if they would have thrown it.
He's waited his whole life. God.
If they would have thrown a flag out, that would have been a touchdown probably.
Oh man.
Maybe.
For that one play.
Yeah. So that was pretty crazy over the weekend to see that, or since the last time we filmed it.
Yeah.
That happened like a week ago. So. Oh, by the way,
It happened last weekend, I think.
how about those Cowboys?
Oh, dude, them kicking the Rams' ass.
We play the Eagles tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
Guess whose Marcy team is?
Oh no. Yeah.
My dad texted me last weekend after our win. He's like, "So, what are you cooking for the big game next week?" I was like, "Grilled eagle wings."
You know who Marcy is? Your dad's wife?
Yeah, we've already had that discussion. I know they don't
On
watch
here?
the podcast, so I already know. I can say this.
I think it would be funny on a separate note. I think it would be really fun if, I don't know if we're allowed to do this or not, probably not, but if we could actively commentate football games, like if we were watching Red Zone
Oh,
or
yeah.
something,
Probably
and then
could.
we just throw it
Oh.
up there, and then we just dub over it.
100%. That's where me and a buddy of mine I spoke to you about bringing him on here, Ian Blackwell, who went to college, should have been playing on Sundays, be retired now. But he had injuries and stuff. But yeah, dude, he came up with a good idea, and I'm like, we might want to bring that to the podcast. This is years ago, and it's like drunken scoreboard, athletic scoreboards, like college football or anything like that,
That's a good
NFL. Yeah, so I'm like, that would fit right into Beyond Buzzed. We sit here on the background and we're having Red Zone on. Mm-hmm. It'd be no different than someone making a video of SML, like when they put their twist on it.
Oh, like
you're taking
reactions.
you're taking the copyright out of it.
Yeah.
Can you live stream it?
As long as you don't use their audio.
Could.
As long as you don't use their audio.
But then it's going to have like red zone flash on it. Every time, you know how it transitions, it does the red zone transition?
What if
we watch a single game and then commercial breaks?
Yeah.
So that'd be a little bit AIDS, but.
or for like
That'd be good.
commentating what if you just had like the phone down here though? Like we could commentate while you're having that because we had a pretty good time outside. You could see what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking about that too because I was like, it would be cool because I could select this into the computer and then have it selected to the podcast channel and then hit live stream. Therefore, all the audio is going to come through this, go into the computer, and then be broadcasted out. And then we could live stream it, just like set up a separate recording screen via OBS, so like in my streaming room, even if we're not even there. But I have a green screen, so you and I could just sit next to each other, and it would just be like green screening over the red zone, or the football game. I think I might look into that. That'd be the titties.
Yeah,
we should do that.
I'll agree.
That would be good.
I'm gonna f around with it.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna f around with it and see if I can't make that happen.
Yeah, give me a reason to drink on Sunday.
Yeah. I already have one. Foosball. And I ordered a recliner, so I'm gonna be stepdaddy
For the living room?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's just gonna be a $1,600 scratching post for the cats.
Your couch is actually very comfortable.
God.
Yeah, my couch is a $3,800 scratching post for the cats.
God.
Yeah, that's.
It's comfy, though.
I
Yeah.
get it.
Fallen asleep on it many
Let the
times.
cat live natural and all that good stuff. But dude, if I had a cat, that is getting declawed. You know,
My
I'm
mom
thinking.
used to do that until it came out about like, all right, don't do that.
Man, just like don't wear deodorant, it'll cause cancer. You know what? If I get a cat, every sharp object on that is getting filed down.
That's
okay.
the thing. Everything causes cancer. Like I started using natural deodorant because of that. Natural soap, natural.
Trust me,
toothpaste, started
we
making my
know.
own stuff.
Wah, wah.
Which one's that one? Hold on.
I don't know.
They smell nice and fresh.
Y'all keep
That's
talking.
what you get.
I don't know which one it is.
That's
what you get.
Yeah.
Oh, natural deodorant.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Warm water and sea salt is my deodorant. Yeah.
Warm water and sea salt.
Yep. Summer onions. That's her blend.
Damn it. Waterburger onions.
Yeah.
God, if
I like to call her number 2. Because she stinks so bad.
Smells so good.
Yeah. Like a hot.
Hold on. What's the
You
natural
need the
deodorant
little
brand?
there's Jason's.
Natural.
Yeah.
Jason's. There's a lot of natural ones, but they don't work.
Yeah.
I think it's.
I don't really ever smell myself smelling bad. It's just I feel myself sweating.
Yeah.
I smell myself to see if I stink, and I don't.
Pit check. Pit check, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
I don't know. Talk about yourself.
I'm not the one that said I don't wear deodorant.
That's like freaking 48.
I know I
deodorant.
stink, mother effer. That's
don't
why I wear
stink.
deodorant.
I've never smelled body odor on you in almost 3 years. So,
Yeah. Take that.
but
All right.
your deodorant, which is the same one I use now,
Thank God.
is
Ever since the cruise 2 years ago,
Yeah.
that's what I use.
Yeah. I use
so
women's
creamy.
it's
deodorant.
just you have to.
I'll go ahead and
scrub
say
it
it.
off.
Secret.
It is a pain in the ass
It's
to
a
get off.
pain in the ass to wash off. It's so sticky. You have to scrub the shit out of my armpits.
So
It's-
why-
That's a price to pay to smell good. Secret, soft, solid,
Probably
not the
have-
clear
all have
stuff,
the
not the
same
little
cancer.
dotty thing. They look like little S's. It comes out like lotion. Thank me later. Okay.
I
Yeah.
forget
So what I do
the
is
wrong one
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to wash off. I get small price to pay to always smell good, right? 2.5 years, almost 3 years. I smelled amazing, unlike some
I smell
people.
Good. You don't smell
Now
me
she does.
bad
She smells
ever.
amazing.
Now
She smells.
She does.
She smells light and fresh. Before,
I'm always light and fresh.
heavy and not so fresh.
heavy and not so fresh.
Not true.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Wrong. Fake
Yeah.
news.
It makes you feel better.
Crystal
Put me
balls
down.
smelled like sweaty balls.
We're still
Put
looking
me
into
down.
it. What'd you say?
Said if you have to put me down to make yourself feel better, I'll take
Oh,
it.
that the best you got?
With my aluminum-free deodorant.
Yeah.
Did they
It's
win?
aluminum foil.
No, they didn't.
What?
They
Is it
pulled it
over?
out.
Oh my goodness.
Is it
You did-
over? You're about to make
hold
me
on, come
look
on.
it
You,
up
the,
myself.
okay, hold on. The suspense is killing me. I don't know how. There's not a suspense. Hold on.
36-33, Florida wins in overtime.
Yeah.
Got
Hold
him.
on.
Tonight.
Now this is me walking in. Yeah, game-worn jersey.
What
Just
was-
came out the game, fresh out of Gainesville. Signing autographs with women and children and disabled kids.
What
Kissing
was the final
babies.
score?
36-33 in overtime. Da-da-da.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I can't believe that. That's actually that's the best win that we've had all season, I think. Last Saturday was dog shit.
Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, it's in Georgia.
I want to go to a game.
Oh yeah, same.
At
I
the
almost
Swamp.
texted Matthew. I said, where's Florida playing this weekend? Although if you would have said yes, today would have been the tits.
Yeah.
Because overtime, holy shit.
Oh yeah, that would have been the best.
I almost texted you. I said, you want to go to Gainesville? But I figured you'd say no, and then I didn't. And then I
Oh,
was
we
like,
would have
fuck.
went.
This weekend. No kids?
Dude,
Oh,
that
yeah.
would have been the tits.
Next
dude.
weekend, not
Yeah.
so much.
Well, next weekend you're gonna be. Can I say?
Don't even say it.
Why?
I'm going to be double digits in age.
Yeah, he's gonna be old.
Yeah.
Old as fuck.
Old as dirt.
He turns 30 next weekend.
But I feel amazing. Yeah. Matthew 30 Acre turns 30 next weekend.
38.
Yep. That's what the fans think.
Matthew, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what the fans think. So.
You have a
think-
very big birthday next Saturday.
Very big. Yeah. If
It's like a monumental birthay.
Jesus
The
Christ.
couple, like
You want to keep going on with this?
Well,
You know,
yes.
it's like Jesus being born again.
you have
He
like,
gets
It's
his-
I
monumental.
feel like you have like 3,
Yeah.
maybe 4 monumental birthdays.
Yeah.
3 or 4.
Well, you
which
have
ones?
your
So
first
20,
one's
30,
like
40, 50, 60, 70,
16,
80,
I'd
90,
say.
100.
Like
Speaking of
16.
birthdays,
And your 21st birthday is
it's my mom's birthday.
And this
Happy
birthday is a
heavenly
big one.
birthday. Cheers,
Yes.
my mama.
Aunt
Boom,
Cheryl.
boom. Boom. Aunt Cheryl to some, mama to others. There we go.
Well,
It's her birthday today. She would have
Raised
been
great
25
sons,
years old because she would kill me if I would say her age.
mother like son.
Yep, it's her birthdays. Oh, good, monumental. Yeah, you make it sound like somebody's chipping, in a stone monumental.
It's just like a very.
They're making
it's
my
like
face in the
one
side of
the
a mountain or
birthdays.
something.
16, 21, this one, maybe one more.
16, 21, I'd say 30.
30
Oh.
was like very depressing to me.
I haven't been there yet. I wouldn't know.
Coming soon.
Coming
On
soon
next
to
Saturday.
to a Saturday near you.
I just like when I tell
Old
people
Chris
how old I
Tall
am.
Balls over
Yeah.
here.
She's old. Well over
She's
30.
old. Yeah, that's why I like my cougars. Oh, that would be a good one. That'd be a good little.
Oh, yeah. You can record it for the thing after we get done.
Yeah,
I can,
like the Panther singers, and they scores. Yeah.
so we need a cougar one. We need a oh beehive.
Yeah.
Because then I don't have to do it anymore and be like, all right, cue the outro. Oh beehive. That'd be pretty good. Pretty good.
So what's the other ones?
Monumental
16.
50.
Well,
I'd say
birthdays?
50.
I'd say 16, 21.
no.
The
You
magic
skipped one.
in between.
30.
Which we're not going to say because
So
I'm so scared to. I'm not scared
16 I get because you can drive, but I don't really see that as monumental.
to. Well, actually, 16, 18 is. 'cause you have
18,
freedom.
I was about to say 18 because
Okay, yeah, true.
yeah, you're able to vote, you're able to serve the country, you're an adult. You just can't drink yet, but you can do all the things an adult can, but drink.
Right.
So 18, I think is,
Yeah.
16, yeah, because you can drive, but shit, really?
Well, 16 is just like the sweet 16. Like people do a lot
Maybe
of
for women.
celebratory things for 16.
For
it's
women.
a big deal because you can drive.
Yeah,
That's
I was
some
going to say
freedom.
that would be
Like a pickle, it's
I
a big
would-
deal.
Yeah. I would say you don't have any decent. All right, so starting from when you're born, I think your first birthday is decent, like a monumental thing, because everyone sits there and makes it a big deal.
Right.
Like the one you don't remember, your first one?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what.
For everyone else, it is.
Yeah, I think like in life, the first one's a big deal because they're like, all right, this is your first birthday cake.
You want to know what I did for
Fuck.
Bryce for his first birthday? Well, besides to cut you off.
I'm telling you, it's a big deal.
So I made everyone like that, like however many people showed up, I grilled 1 pound patty burgers for the first one.
Oh, that's fun.
They were fucking huge,
God.
dude.
For each person?
Yeah.
I've never heard this
I went
before.
to Sam's. Yeah. I bought a tube of meat this big around and this big. And I made 1 pound patties.
You're a good daddy. Anyways, one,
You're
yes.
a good daddy.
Yeah. Whip it.
What is it? Dad in the streets,
You're a
daddy
good
in the sheets.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah. You're a good daddy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But you have
That's daddy. That's daddy with an eye.
your first birthday, your 16th, your golden birthday, which
I would say also, hold on, I would challenge you to say
Golden birthday. It's like where you go to a strip club and get pissed on.
Yeah.
where your golden birthday is supposed to be like my birthday's May 13th. So when I was 13, that was my golden birthday because I'm turning the age of the number of the month I was born in.
I thought you were born in April.
Oh.
I was checking.
April.
Just fucking with.
She's like, how fucking dare you?
Yeah, really? Are you serial?
The camera's recording, so domestic violence isn't a thing. But
I
get on an
would-
ice
Exactly.
skating ring and I'll fucking slice your throat.
I
bro.
would,
that one in my
I would
back
knock the top
pocket.
of this goblet off and gig you right now in the neck if we weren't on film.
They're gonna role play as Canadian Hockey League
Oh
players
my
later.
God. That's
Yeah.
hilarious, actually.
Little
Well, that's
secret.
not because that's very insensitive.
She's walking around
but,
How dare I?
on skates.
But it's pretty funny.
So anyway, go ahead with your.
It's kind of fucked that they put this button on my goddamn thing over here.
Who put these things on there?
Dude. Fuck.
So what other birthdays? Obviously, the one you don't remember.
First, and I would say 13 because that's when you're becoming a teenager. It's not a
Right.
big deal. Like looking back on, it's like that's stupid, but to some people, it's like, oh, I'm finally a teenager. I can
I was
do
about to say
stuff.
13.
Yeah, some cultures, though, it's like becoming an adult almost.
Yeah, and then when you
It's a
turn
What's it
culture.
called?
It's a culture
What
thing.
is the Spanish?
quinceañera when you turn
Yes.
15.
Oh, is it 15?
Yeah, because it's quince is 15.
Yeah.
in
What about the
Spanish.
Jewish one?
That is
I know what
bar
it is.
mitzvah.
Yes, bar mitzvah.
And I don't know what age that is.
I thought it was
13,
13.
14, something like that. If you guys
Good
know.
God. Yeah,
I think it's 13, but I'm not
I don't.
for sure.
Yeah.
And you celebrate that? That's a
No,
that's
I
a big
just
thing in your
celebrate
life.
bar
It's also like
mitzvah.
a forced
not
skin
Jewish.
cutting.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. You go. You name off yours and the reason why. Then Lance, and then I'll do myself. How about
Okay, I
that?
say your first birthday
Okay.
just because it is a big deal for all the kids.
Like a pickle.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
The big deal.
First birthday. We'll do
If
it
you're
that
a
way.
parent,
We
it's
go
a
through
big
the-
deal.
No. This is you. This is you. You explain why. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
And then, well, obviously, I do not agree.
All right. I agree with first.
Okay. Well, okay.
You went all out for Bryce.
I did.
What about for Trent?
So hold on. So
Yeah, what did Trent get?
Can I answer the question?
Yeah, sorry.
Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm on a f***ing talk show right now. I feel like I'm on The View.
it's the teenies talking.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
Teeny
insult
talkers.
us.
I'm just trying to get my point across. I can see your point. It is a big deal, like a pickle, if you have a kid. So hold on a second. Is it a big deal for the kid? You don't even know you're having it. Is it a big deal for the parent? I'm not the judge. You can do birthdays however you want to. If you want to view it as a kid or a parent, right? You tell the birthdays that are monumental to you. Also, you can tell the ones that you are monumental to the person, you know what I mean, having them. Was your first birthday monumental to you? No.
remember.
But it is as a parent. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how do you view it? So when you explain yourself, it's, oh yeah, your first one, if you're a parent, quotes, you know what I mean? But to me, is my first one monumental to me? No. Is it monumental when you have a kid? Absolutely.
All right, well, that was a lot of dissection. And that's
Well, so Lance don't understand that because he's like,
Yeah, I don't have a kid. So
he's like, F it. I don't care about my first birthday, but we do because we have kids. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So my mom was actually upset when I told her that I wasn't going to be in town for my 30th birthday. And she's like, I'm not gonna get to see you on your 30th birthday. I'm like, I got
30th?
money
Good
to
God.
lose.
You're
I got
older than I
money.
am.
I didn't know I was your older cousin. Fuck.
Jesus Christ. Lance 30 acre, Matthew 30. I'm cousin. We're brothers.
Yeah. Fuck.
Y'all silly gooser.
Yeah. How'd y'all not know that? Fuck. This is actually my long lost brother that I didn't know I had.
Yeah. We obviously didn't know his dad.
Yeah.
Our dad. He's out here just impregnating women.
Yeah. He's just out there shooting them up,
Same dad, different mother. And somehow we became cousins.
shooting up the club every night.
Talk about
That's what he's doing.
Alabama as
Yeah.
fuck.
Uncle Grandpa.
Yeah. Thanks,
All right.
Kelly.
Yeah. So what's your? All right. So go from first
Yeah.
year all the way up.
So I'm viewing it just like as like in general
Yeah.
monumental birthday years.
Okay.
So I
Have
would
you
say
won it?
first, I would
Sarah,
say
go ahead.
13th for sure because it's your first year like as a teen.
I
And
agree.
also I have
can
kids,
see that.
so it's like Ethan's 12. Well, you said
You can
first.
say it. I don't give a
Yeah. I
shit.
mean, if you
Anyways,
want to drop
so,
names, that's cool.
Anyways,
Ethan's
Yeah.
your boyfriend. She's 40 and he's 13.
Ethan's my
so it's
12-year-old.
weird, but it's okay.
It's a big deal. Like it was
we
a big
make
deal when
it
they
work.
were 13 because it's like, oh, now you're a teenager, teenager, whatever. Anyway, so 16
Yep.
was big because you can drive. 18 is big because you have freedom. And I literally turned 18, woke up at 4 o'clock the next morning, and moved out of my parents' house. I couldn't wait to leave.
That's fun.
My
Oh,
mother.
INDEPENT.
Yeah.
EGLES.
Never looked back. But yeah,
ELGSEF.
21, obviously, because you can drink, even though I didn't drink when I was 21, so I
Mm.
didn't care. But
I
And
didn't
then-
drink until I was 21.
Hell no. I quit drinking when I was 21.
I actually drank
Joke's on
a
you.
good bit when I
got
was
it.
like 19 for a couple months.
And
Like,
woke up
not-
21.
Not like every day, but we had a couple days, my best friend and I at the time. So anyways, I didn't care.
We're not here to judge.
Yeah. So 30
Yeah.
for some reason wasn't a big deal. I did not want to celebrate it. Like I was
Jesus
kind of sad about being 30. Like it was just like
30.
I'm gonna be 30. I feel so old now, almost 10 years later. 'Cause I don't care. I like when people are like, "You're 39."
I love a cougar.
Keep those compliments coming.
Matthew's 25
Yeah.
out here.
25.
Yeah.
Speaking of coming,
25 and fine.
He got 25 and 5, baby.
25 and fine.
bitchin'.
39 and feeling fine.
As Jerry would say, bitchin'. Hey,
Pretty good.
that's
All right,
it.
after 39, like you.
I mean, I just think I
can't
think
tell you 'cause I
21,
haven't been there
40.
yet.
I think 40 is a big birthday.
That's a big birthday.
I think 50 is a big birthday. And then after that, it's just like,
After that, you're dead
your
to
life's
me. So.
over. Your life isn't over because, have you seen The Golden Bachelor?
I have not yet.
Oh, mother
Odd
effer.
wants to. Odd wants to.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to watch Stranger Things first.
Dude,
Oh, Stranger Things
These
is the best.
motherfuckers are above 70 and they look like they're in their 50s
Gives me hope.
and they're living their best life.
Oh, dude. I the only thing I've seen is like a TikTok highlight where the old lady, I think it's on episode 1.
You say old lady, they're all old. 60 or above.
the older.
Depends on what your preference is.
Dude,
Yeah.
the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. But homegirl fell asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
I saw.
Oh, yeah,
I saw that highlight.
that was Jimmy Kimmel's grandma.
No, his aunt.
His aunt.
Yeah, his grandma's
Of course,
fucking
they're
dead.
all famous. God damn it.
Yeah, she was on. It was
That's
a
right.
gimmick. It was on there.
Yeah.
Because I guess this guy is somewhat kind of famous or something. Like the way he
No.
got introduced or whatever. So she
What's
knew.
he do?
He's not famous, but
just rich.
I
I guess
think
he
he was
was-
like probably the best looking. How old is he?
He's 73.
Yeah, he's got hearing aids and everything. It's a whole
Yeah,
thing.
it's a whole thing. But
he's
but
another.
they introduced him a while back because she knew who it was going to be, and she told her nephew, "I need to be on this show." And it was just a gimmick. She never knew. Like it was a whole thing. You could tell when she walked in late. She was really overweight.
So that's okay.
All these older women are 65 to 70 something, but they're all Botoxed up. They look like they're all f***ing happy.
Yeah.
And she just walks in natural as fuck. So they're like,
yeah, she's
fat.
like
She's
straight
gone.
grandma
Yes,
vibes.
yeah.
These ladies are like.
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
some of
lots
them you can tell that they're their age,
It's
but a
fun to
lot of
watch,
them, even if you can tell their age, most of their ages were shocking. Like we were like, "Oh my god, she's how old?" And
Yeah.
some of them look Botoxed up, but some of them look
73. Yeah,
natural.
there's a couple of them over 70. It's like,
I want to reach out to him and be like, "Who did your work?"
The
It's very natural.
it's called a gym. and a diet.
Yeah, you meet people where you can tell, like they've
yeah, they
had
definitely-
work done
all
and
of
they don't look normal. But
Well,
some of these women,
their arms are wrinkly and saggy, and their faces just look like they're in the wind. They're just so happy, and I'm just so happy to be here. You
or
know?
their lips or whatever, you can tell.
they're just really
Cheekbones,
stretched back.
You
so.
can see,
voluptuous.
but it's really it's very interesting. Like I didn't think there was going to be as much drama, which it hasn't been as much drama, I guess.
I wouldn't
as
say
like
drama.
normal.
It's almost funny to watch because it's almost like you could tell older people are not meant to act. All right, so that there, it exposes them because they're like, oh my God, I can't believe Susan's over here just. So they're having to make it up, and dude, it's so obvious. So it's like, all right, bitch, you know what I mean? It's funny to watch because they're put in this situation where, like you said, Karen's over here passed out because she's geriatric as Susan. Susan's over here. She's all jacked up on Botox and excitement pills, and this guy's like, he has hearing aids, and he's like, what?
This is amazing.
And he watches people talk.
He does.
And he also does this.
He does.
He's just
You
readjusting
are a
his
very good
dentures.
impersonator of
He
people.
watches the lips like this. Like when I go like this. All right, watch my lips when I talk. No, quit biting your lip. All right, are you
Trying
ready?
to prevent it from moving.
Relax your face. No, just regular. Like
I
we're
can't-
about.
I'm
All right, so no. Act this. Leave them like. Just like, all right, just whatever, like round on. See how you want to kind of want to move them? So
He does
whenever
do
you
that.
watch somebody and you're like round on, he'll watch people talk. He's like,
He does do that.
oh, and he starts talking. He's like, bitch, you were talking 10 minutes before you started saying something.
That's funny.
I was like, is the volume, is the voice off sync or whatever? Because he's like, oh, that's nice. Okay. It's like,
Okay, well, like one of the rose ceremonies, one of the ladies is lactose intolerant and ate ice cream, so she's
Yeah.
like laid up in a bunk bed.
shitting her
Never
depends.
see that, and he goes in there and she's like, "Yeah, I don't feel good." She's like in this grandma robe
Yep.
in the bed. He kept her like she already had a
Yeah.
rose.
Plastering.
But it's
Say-
like you don't see that. Like normally these
Yeah.
chicks are drunk and crying and pass out or cussing each other
Yeah.
out or something.
I was about to
They're
say,
like holding hands at the
unfortunately-
rose ceremony.
Yeah,
like,
and
"All
this
right,
bitch
honey."
is plastering her depends because she drank too much milk. So it's funny. It
They
is
were-
really funny.
They were actually eating ice cream before she
Yeah,
got
that's
sick,
what
and they
it
were
was.
playing.
It was take
I
a bite.
never-
Have you ever?
Yeah,
is what
have
it
you
was.
ever?
Yeah, and this
They could
bitch.
have done drinking. And
Yeah.
Have you ever?
And grandma's over here with a tub, just like she's done it all.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? She done it all in her depends, and off the bed she went.
Well, one
Yep.
grandma's like blonde. You can tell she's had lots of work done.
Yeah.
She's like the hoe of the group.
Oh, yeah. She's
Oh
still
yeah,
fucking,
it's like, have you ever had
Beef
a
curtains
threesome?
is hanging.
Eaten it away. Have you ever done everything?
Yeah.
She's like, well, dang.
Grandma's
tub,
been
Grandma.
She
around.
needed the whole
Yeah.
tub. They had that little cup. She
Yeah.
finished that pretty quickly, I'm sure.
So
We
that
should
was
do
your.
that. We should do that right now. I should go get a couple beers, or three beers,
Tree bears.
and we see.
We can
Have you
finish
ever?
up.
That'd
well,
be fun.
Let's do the
Let's do
birthdays.
Have You
Take
Ever.
take a break because I got a pee pee, and then we'll do that. So
Have you ever.
that's your
You have
birthdays.
to be honest.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna always be honest.
Pinky promise.
Pinky promise. That's for your birthdays. That's it. You're good for your birthdays.
Oh yeah, for
right.
me, yeah.
Back to the birthdays.
Sorry.
I'm not going to say, I'm going to do this as I view them, not as a parent, right? Because obviously the first one as a parent, that's a monumental thing. But as
So for the record, I'm
the
gonna
recipient.
do mine. I'm gonna do mine in general.
Yeah, like
so.
I did.
Yeah.
So yeah.
however you view it, I'm going to do mine. Well, I'll do a mixture as the recipient and
do it because I think it would be more appreciated if you did it how you viewed it.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
she did it how she viewed it. I'm going to do it how I view it, either from my perspective or from someone else.
So how I view it is going to be out there, right? Because I view things from a different spectrum. All right. So as a recipient of the birthdays, obviously you don't
I have
know.
had a birthday.
Yeah, you
I
don't
can speak on
Yeah,
it.
you don't know when your first one is. You really don't reconcile that. So that's out of it. You really don't reconcile. Could you tell me what you did? All right, just a general question. What you did your first 4 birthdays?
Probably shit my
I
pants.
mean, I have home
No.
videos to remind
Right,
me.
you have home videos. I'm talking about can you though because if it's such a monumental thing, you'd be able to remember it, right? So you can't. So this is how I view it. My fifth one, because I'm not young, you know what I mean? Like all the first four were, I couldn't tell you. My fifth one, I can tell you, because we had a cooler full of apples, and we did bobbing for apples, and we did pin the tail on the donkey with this whole thing. We invited all the football team over and the baseball friends and stuff like that. Like we invited all those friends over as a whole cookout, the whole thing. Like we went top to bottom, throwing darts at balloons on a piece of plywood. Like we did all this stuff. And it was, looking back on it, redneck and cheap as but it was also fun. It was a lot of fun. Pin the tail on the donkey. My dad, God knows, he probably lost a lung blowing up however many balloons. But we had, like, Mom had games and prizes and stuff, like a fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, yeah, you pop 3 balloons, you get a prize, you get a gift bag or whatever. Like, not everybody went home with a gift bag. Like, these days, everyone goes home with a party bag. Not then. You had to earn it. Okay? You had to pop 3 balloons. You had to come back up with a apple, right? If you didn't come back up with an apple, JoJo goes home disappointed. You know what I mean? Like, hate to break it to you, Steven, but you only pop 2 balloons out of 3 and you have 5 darts. My bad, your kid sucks at darts. You go home with nothing. All right? That's how he rolled.
It'd be cool at your dad's house to see a birthday party where he throws like these like little weighted things down at the deep end of the pool.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, look, if you come back up one breath, you get this. Like, obviously it'd be cool for like 8, 9, 10, 11-year-olds. Obviously not me, because I'm going to go down there. I'm going to die like the people on the Titanic before
I'll be floating to the top with all of the little goodies.
Give me 100 bucks!
I may need CPR, but God, I won. Yeah, that's how I roll. But yeah, so that's how it was. My 5th birthday was like a monumental thing. Like I finally remembered. I couldn't tell you what I did the first 4. Couldn't. But my 5th, because Dad brought an igloo cooler like you would use on a job site with a little spout or on the sidelines. That's what we dove down in ice water in November to get a apple. If you wanted that goodie bag, you better get your ass down.
Chamber.
And biting an apple. And my mom didn't get these small little sweet apples. No, ma'am.
Full size Granny Smith.
Fucking God. Hey, and they made apples different back then, bitch. These apples were this big around and red and shiny, like someone buffed them with a shoe polisher. And it was like, you got to bite into the side of this. And we, I don't know if we didn't have money or not, but God, if Steven came up with an apple, we took it out of his mouth and threw it back in the cooler. So,
no one would get away with that nowadays.
Yeah, hey, that was before fucking the cough and everything else.
The chlorine was killing it.
Yeah. So, so it's this whole thing. So the 5th one, that was monumental to me. Everyone sees, like, when you turn 13, teenager and stuff like that. That's cool. To me, another one is when you turn 10, double digits.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
That was introducing you into the second chapter. So mine are going to kind of stack up very close together. So you got 5, you have 10, double digits. You know what I mean? That's a whole thing. After that, 13, because you're a teenager. Like, oh my God, you're a teenager now. You're out of the child phase, even though you're still a child. Yeah. In all 50 states, Alabama, calm your tits, all right? I know how y'all like, hey, you see old cousin Ruth is over there, boy.
She's been a grown
Shake a
woman
shoulder.
since 13.
I tell you what, I told you when she was 12, she was going to grow on up now. You know what I mean? Hey,
Mama's been cooking the good fat
Hey,
shit.
I tell you what, she ain't missed a bowl of oatmeal in the morning. Shit. So yeah, 13, that's a good one. And then 16, because you can drive. 18, because now you're an adult. And then 21. And then after that, literally, it's however you make it. If you want to see 30 as monumental, great. 40, 50, 60, whatever you want to see it, that's great. But after you turn 21, honestly,
Your birthdays don't matter.
it's another day. It really is. Your birthday at that moment, hear me out. Your birthday at that moment is only as special as the person you're with. Because for you, it's not special anymore. But for the person you're with, it's, oh my God, it's your 30th birthday. We gotta decorate a whole town. The whole neighborhood's gonna know it's Lance's birthday. You know what I mean? Like everyone's gonna know it's your birthday. It's only as special as the person you're with, because other than that, to you, you've accomplished everything until your last birthday. That's your most important. Your last birthday. Who knows when it's gonna
everything.
What about retirement?
Everything that you're able to accomplish, because not everybody, so everyone's accomplishments will go up and vary, right? But everything in your life that you're able to accomplish, like I know I'll never accomplish being the president, nor do I ever want to be. Yeah. But everything in my life, I feel that at that moment, I would have accomplished on my last birthday. And that is, so at the end of it, that is one of your monumental ones.
Okay.
I can't put an age to it because I don't know, because everyone, varies. Let's just say your last one. Does it come at 69? Does it come at 89?
Your first one was monumental.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't remember it.
You're
I
not
didn't
going to
think
remember
about
your
that.
last one either.
You don't so here's two things we do know. You don't remember your first one. You won't remember your last one.
So make it count in between.
Yeah.
Now she speaks logic.
You should post that on Facebook.
Where's the dude? Put that on a fucking t-shirt. Make that a goddamn meme. Hell yeah.
Won't remember your last one.
Crystal
Especially
balls.
if you've been drinking.
Yeah. Crystal balls knowledge to life.
So make
Between your first and your last
lots of
birthday.
wisdom in this brain. Okay?
Yeah. Between your
Lots of
first and last
wisdom.
birthday, make it count.
That should go on a shirt for sure.
Dude, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Hashtag Beyond Buzz.
I would buy that on a Facebook ad.
What's Lance's birthdays? And then we're going to take a piss break and come back with Beers of Truth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fun segment.
Hold on. I think I got a thing for that.
Pink.
Beers of Truth.
Oh, fuck. That's sweet. Yes. Welcome back for Beers of Truth. Oh, fuck.
That's purple, but maybe you know something
fucking
I
just
don't.
sabotaged myself. That's so fucking... That's what makes it a podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck.
Yep. Real
With
time.
that, I'm out of a martini.
So am I. I'm sucking lemons.
Yeah, just suck the sauce around the rim. It's like a
Jesus
one that
Christ.
left my
Hey,
lemon
that's what the
pretty.
damn buffaloes were doing.
yes. They were sucking the sauce around the tip. Fuck.
Yeah. Someone put sugar on his wiener.
That's what buffalo sauce came from. Like,
Oh my God. Ugh.
No doubt. I'll never eat buffalo wings again.
this dick gives you wings.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right,
Anyways.
birthdays. All right.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Beers of Truth. That's good. I like that one. Anyway, so birthdays. First birthday, obviously not for yourself because no one's gonna remember that.
Right.
Then I'd say that you're 10th because you're in double digits, just like what you said. Then 13th because now you're crossing over. So you got from 10 to 13
Yep.
to figure out what's wrong with you in life and fix it. So when you get to your teenage years, you're good.
Yeah.
And after that, probably 15 years old to be culturally appropriate for quinceañeras. I'd say 15 is pretty good. And then 16, everyone's like, oh, fuck yeah, I get to drive. Me and the boys are going out. Because I remember in high school, this one guy I was friends with, he turned 16 before I did. I'm like, motherfucker. He a whole month before I did. And he's like, yeah, I get to drive. He started driving at school. He just started doing this.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you motherfucker. I'm so jealous. Then after 16, definitely 18.
Yeah.
After 18, because at 18, you're legally an adult. You get to join the military. You get to do whatever you want to do to an extent. 21, you get to start smoking and drinking if that's what you want to do. To me, 25 was a big thing because I had a lot of accomplishments that I wanted to have done because 25 is my favorite number. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, all right, by the time I'm 25, I want this, and this. And I pretty much accomplished all the goals that I had set forth. Although I wanted to be a millionaire by 25, and I wasn't. Fuck. Well, I guess we're gonna have to just wait on that. But I play the lottery every year on my birthday because it just so happens to magically fall on like a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday or Saturday with the lotteries that we have around here. So I was like, it would be so cool. Florida man wins lottery on his birthday. That was my fucking logic. So I stopped doing that this past year or so because when I turned 30, I was like, oh. So 30 was a big monumental thing. So I was like, oh, I'm old. I had gray hairs before I turned 30. So I'm old. And
30 is so young.
old and decrepit. Then I think after 30, your birthdays don't matter until you're on like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then 100. You just, that will be your last monumental birthday.
Yeah.
If you can make it to 100, that's when everyone should just go crazy. But I also think
Agree.
every year on someone's birthday that turns into an O year, so like your O years, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
On your 10s, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why on your next 30th birthday, I think you should go f***ing crazy and just do all kinds of crazy shit. Both of you
That's
should do
what
that.
I'm trying to say.
I think you should throw the biggest, craziest party because even if it's not for you,
Until you get there, and then
No,
the
it's
people who
not.
care about you. It's the people who care about you that want you just to have the best day. Because if let's say you're like, I don't want anybody coming around. I just want to have a birthday. I just want to go to dinner.
Exactly how I do you have a fucking camera in my house? Do you have access to my Ring doorbell?
No, because what I'm telling you is it's at some point, yes, you can be selfish.
You've
And
been talking to somebody.
Not me. I haven't said anything.
So to me, I'm thinking, because I understand when my mom said, like, I wish I could be with you for your 30th birthday.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. But I wanted to be in Vegas for my 30th birthday, and my mom doesn't like flying, so there's no way in she's going to be in Vegas for my 30th birthday. Although I look like a goddamn ghost right now. I'm just, like, all this privilege is showing.
Needs to come over and get in the pill.
Yeah, good.
Look at this. Look at this thing.
Drink. Dude,
Lost mine.
dude, this is so white. Anyway.
All right, you need to get outside. Golf a little.
So I think that your O years after the 30th birthday, because after that you're just like, the way I view it is you're definitely older and things start hurting when they shouldn't be hurting, whatever, etc.
That's for sure.
So I think your O years, even though they may not be so important to you, like my mom turns 50 in January. I think that's a monumental
That
birthday
is a big
Crazy.
birthday.
because that's like halfway to 100.
That's crazy.
She's there. She's turning 50. It's the whole thing. And so I think you should embrace and love your 40th birthday, 30th birthday.
Called me out. Edit that. Womp womp.
But it's true, right? Like I wanted to like have a big, because I attempted to have a surprise party last year. We won't talk about that.
I can mute his.
Yeah, mute.
I was about to start snoring. Like, I'm sorry. This is what old people
We
do.
attempted to have a surprise with Audrey. It was just really us.
Yeah.
Attempted to have a surprise party last year for him.
Yeah,
that
so
got
if you-
ruined.
All right.
But
If you
it
don't want to
wasn't.
give a about your birthday, don't give a about 31,
Right.
32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, but give a about 40.
But
And then after
40
that, don't give a about 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48,
Hey.
49, but give a about 50.
Look at that face.
Because
should
when
be
you turn
proud to be
50,
40.
I'm going to make sure you feel old as fuck. I'm going to get you a cane, a wheelchair. I'm-
That's in like 20
I
years.
literally, I was like, maybe for this birthday I
Fine.
should get him a
Yeah,
wheelchair.
Do what you
cane.
want. I don't want a surprise. I hate surprises.
All right, well,
so
do
if we're
surprise.
gonna do something,
I
at
can
least
do a
give me a
party?
heads up. Fine.
Look at that. We're
What the
convinced
hell?
that right in
I
your
hate y'all.
live.
Free martinis and I can have a party.
Yay! Hold on.
No, is Lance making me feel like an asshole?
We were going
On
to do a surprise
live
party
air.
over here. We were going to do it somewhere else.
On live air. Is there any more in this? Jesus Christ! Look at that.
There you go. That's going to be melted
Lance-
lemon
yeah.
water.
Lance making me feel like an
Maybe a
asshole.
smidge of vodka.
No, I'm not trying to make you feel like an asshole.
No,
It's
but
just-
it's true. It's 40. That's why I keep telling him. I'm like, okay, babe, if you don't want me to do a party for you,
I
then
really don't.
let me like book a cool trip, like with the four of us.
Yeah, that'd be bitching.
So I
I mean,
was
it doesn't
like,
have to be. It doesn't have to be like a
Okay, money,
surprise
we'll
party.
do like a cool, fun trip somewhere you've never been. Where you want to go?
Yeah, like if like,
Oklahoma.
let's say you want to go to Ireland.
Oklahoma
Colorado.
to go see the planes.
I don't know what the
Did
f-
you say
there.
it was
but-
Colorado. No, it wasn't Colorado. It was Montana.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
one of
lived
those
in
Annas.
Montana.
There you go.
I think like it doesn't have to be like a big deal, but for the people that are around you that care about you, I think,
Yeah.
like, and that goes for me, and that goes for Crystal, that goes for Audrey, that goes for everybody
Yeah.
that is having a big monumental birthday on the O years.
Yeah.
And
Mine's
so-
an O year,
It's
all
an
right.
O year. But look at you. Look how handsome you are. See, 40.
Don't
You
look at day past 29 and a
look,
half.
we get ID'd all the time. That's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, that says a lot.
Put that on your resume.
Because
Yeah.
they're like, no way.
I get
y'all-
ID'd a lot.
No way y'all are 40.
Yeah, see?
Thanks for calling me out.
Well,
Thank you.
30.
You're
No way he's
39.
No way he's 30.
I'm turning 30.
ish.
29.
29 and some change.
Yeah. I refuse to get older. Anyway. That's your
Matthew-
birthdays. Let's do the beers of truth.
Yeah.
I got a tinkle.
Yeah, Matthew's
And
got
thanks
to
now that
drain
everyone knows
his-
I'm
Now we
40.
get to have a birthday party.
Matthew's got to
I'm
drain
happy.
his almost 40-year-old bladder.
Yeah. I go in there. I got to milk it. I have to perform the buffalo procedure to
We
piss.
can recreate
Yeah.
the water buffalo.
Yeah, exactly. When you got to piss like a water buffalo,
Ew.
just saying.
Yeah, God damn.
Jesus.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna go get beers, and then we'll come back and do beers of truth with Matthew and Lance and Crystal.
Feel like old Beth will give him birth.
Which first felt like walking up the stairs. So that was great.
We had to bust out the step ladder because my real ladder was never there.
There it is. There it is.
All right, so we're gonna start the second part of the podcast with beers of truth with Matthew and Lance
And Chris All.
and Chris Tall.
Special guest.
Special.
Special K.
Special, like, means a lot, not, Down syndrome special. But,
It means a lot.
Special K drug.
no, special case of cereal.
Cereal.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
I guess it's a drug to some kids.
was to me Special K with strawberries.
Yeah. Special K. I want my cereal.
Oh, a little ASMR.
Oh, Jesus. So how do we start it off? What we're going to do? What we're going to ask?
I don't know, but I'm drinking Kieran Light as well as Matthew. And Crystal is on some Two Chicks.
Two chicks.
Two
I
Chicks.
really like Two Chicks.
Because two's company.
Yeah. What do we ask?
I don't know. Beers of truth. We just
beers
gotta
of
say
truth.
facts.
Who's had something inserted in them anally?
I have not. Oh, fuck. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
it's
shit. So both of you? Who likes to sit
I'm
on
not
really
doing
big...
that. That's
I was giving an example. I mean, if you need to sip, then sip.
If you're just so happen to be thirsty right now after that question.
Yeah.
Who sits on really big chess pieces? If Shannon was here, she'd drink her whole bottle.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, we could, if we had Aunt Kim, be like, who shits on chests?
She'd be the only one drinking.
Yeah, she would be chugging.
my turn.
Yeah.
Good God.
Good God. That's my name. That's what she calls me.
Make it funny because I got some colorful buttons over here that I get to press.
Shoot. I don't
What you
know.
got? We'll start with you. What do you got?
One eternity later.
Time limit.
I'm drawing a
5,
complete blank.
4,
It's like Family Feud.
3, 2,
Who has?
and
It doesn't have to be nasty.
you don't
No,
have a
I
question.
can't think of anything.
then you drink.
Okay.
If you can't think of anything, 3, 2,
Who was pissed
1.
on themselves?
Me?
Well, okay. I'll take a sip to that. I pissed on myself when I was a kid.
Okay,
I thought
besides when
I
you're a
thought we
baby.
said- well, we're just drinking.
I mean, what are we doing?
Not when you're a baby.
Are we going to start naming
Not
off?
sipping on
Who's
that.
burped?
I don't know. I was thinking of.
Who's ever shit their
I drew a
pants?
blank. I should have looked it up.
You
I'm
need a
about
drink.
to Google it.
All right. Nope. Go ahead and drink.
No,
if you
I
draw a
wasn't-
blank, you got to drink.
I wasn't talking about a baby.
You don't
I
get
asked
that-
a question.
What were we talking about earlier where it was like, what made us come up with it? What were we saying?
Yeah. What were
Dude, those lemon drop martinis just sit there. It's like dementia teenies. It's like I forget shit.
We talk about so much stuff.
I know.
But if
What
you have
were we
to
talking
Google
about?
it, then no, that's you drink.
I need some creative questions.
Put your phone down. Drink.
I did.
Think. No, I can still see the liquid there at the top.
There's remnants. Bless you.
Thank you. That's that's awful. Okay, if we're taking babysit, all right. I mean, I just got.
I mean, at this point, we kind of got to take baby sips because or else we're going to be drinking the entire bottle. Can't drink. I've already finished all my questions.
It's your turn.
oh, it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's anything that I need to ask. Let's see here. Who has done the dirty in Las Vegas? Let's just.
That's
good. Come on. Who's done it? Who's done it?
Wait, we have to drink it every time we answer it? Or if
So you don't
If you've
answer.
done it.
Yeah, if you've done it, you got to chug
We were
it.
talking about The Bachelor, and that's why we came up with this game, because they played Have You
Yeah,
Ever.
because old grandma was over there. She had the
Yeah.
whole tub of ice cream.
Okay.
Because they kept asking, who's done it anally? Who's done it orally? Who's done it like two women and a man? You know what I mean? And grandma was just like, oh. So she had the whole tub of ice
Yeah.
cream where other people were like, nope, I haven't. So I don't get that. I don't have to
Never
take a
done that
sip.
before.
I don't have to take a bite.
Never have.
So now, if you've done it, you got to take a sip. If you haven't done it, you don't have to drink.
Shit,
So I just figured we all would.
I painted Las Vegas white, boy.
Yeah. I figured I would introduce it to where everyone's comfortable. We all
Oh,
just.
that was an easy one.
I know, but that's why I said we'll all just have a common ground so we all can take a drink. Now it's going to get dirty.
All right.
Yeah.
Who has actively bung in the sand on the beach?
Actively like
Have
here
sex.
recently?
No, it don't have to be recently in life. Bung
Ever?
in the beach. I've never done it in the sand. Okay. All right, Crystal, your turn. Go ahead.
Okay.
He's a whore.
I knew it.
You're a little beach whore. I bet you was a Little Mermaid one.
Yeah.
Areola.
Yo, sand flea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old sand flea.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's real fun when
Oh, hold on.
you first meet each other and you're going over the bridge to a certain
3 mile
beach,
bridge.
and he's like, "That's my spot.
That
where
is
I
my
used to do
spot,
whatever."
right
I'm like,
over there.
"Oh, I'm so
In
happy
high
to learn
school.
that information."
In high school.
I don't care.
Yeah. Not saying it
I
was
didn't
great
do that in
because
high school.
sand is horrible, but
See, I feel like I'm really bad at these games because I cause domestic violence when I start
me ain't causing it. I don't give a
I
shit.
cause problems.
You're talking about
Because
high
that night
school.
at my mom's house.
Oh, well, that was a little honest.
I was gonna say Jerry the next day was trying to start some shit. He's like, "Let's play the game we played last night."
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. He was just too drunk to remember how it ended.
That's hilarious.
What do
Why
you
did we
got?
stop playing?
Okay, who has ever flashed someone?
I've actually never done that. I don't like showing my ass.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I figured.
Mardi Gras.
I got
Okay.
a funny story though.
I'm pretty sure it's more than that, knowing you.
I mooned him at Mardi Gras on it was on the Saturday before the Fat Tuesday. They have a parade. Like that whole weekend in New Orleans is pretty much crazy. All right, in my defense. But that Saturday, Mayor was like on Friday, my buddy of mine who's passed away now was just like, "Hey, pack it up. We're all going, like as a whole fucking group." So we're going down like Bourbon Street, but we have already started drinking and partying and eating and this and that. We passed the Girls Gone Wild balcony.
Oh, dude.
I
gonna
fucking
live there.
Yeah, I fucking mooned them, and I got beads from it. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, that's cool." Whatever. I was like, "Yeah, y'all."
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was not. It wasn't frontal. No.
So you never flashed
Frontal.
your frontal
No,
to
no.
anyone?
I ain't got
Is
much
that
to
what you're
fucking
asking?
flash. Yeah,
Except for me.
yeah. I'm
There
about to
you
say
go. Shit.
they would have given me Tootsie Rolls for a goddamn. You know what I mean? Like
Comparison.
Yeah, exactly. But like this guy.
You passed the Tootsie Roll
exactly.
test.
Like-
Exactly. Poor guy. But no, I mooned him. That well, yeah, no, it was the Girls Gone Wild one. That was the only one that we mooned. But they were throwing out big ass beads or whatever, so they all laughed. They threw shit. But
Sweet.
yeah, it was a good time. But no, it was in New Orleans on the Saturday before Fat Tuesday.
Great. What's your question?
So hold on, I got a story. Like I'm gonna get.
No, not full frontal.
So Noah, he's been on the podcast.
Yeah.
Y'all have met him, obviously, and fans have seen him on the podcast. Noah, when we were in high school, flashed Mama at my mom's house.
Full frontal.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Don't make me do the funny part. He would bend over and show his ass and then put
Yeah.
his dick and balls behind it.
Yeah, the goat.
And make it look like Squidward.
Yeah.
And then he walked up to Mama in the kitchen and said, "You ever seen Squidward?" And she's like, "Who's that?" And then he did that. And she's like, "Oh my f***ing God."
Yeah. There's a
Mama had
what
a
movie
freak
was
out.
that? There was a movie out. God, I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, that was the goat move where you tucked it all. They had different ones like the bat wing, and you pull your balls out like this.
Good God.
Yeah. Yeah. But that move was the goat where you tucked it all between it and he mooned everybody and you
shit.
got him to look. So that was like the finishing
Noah
move.
called it Squidward.
Yeah.
So he did that. Anyway,
Nice.
all right, next question.
Let's see here.
Hurry. Time's ticking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We should Google the adult questions to ask, but it's gotta be funny and like kind of messed up a little bit.
Fine. Who's ever done the deed in the back of a car? Thank you. Now we all got back on the playing field, so we don't all feel left out.
I don't know about the back of a car.
Don't know about, what do you mean? Like, I'm
I just thought about the back of a car.
the hood of it? I mean, the roof of it? The front seat of it?
No, not the roof of it.
The roof brings all new meaning to the
we were both
Either
locked in the
way.
trunk. So
Those are not things I'd like to remember. But whose turn is it now?
roof or the trunk.
I'll say,
No, I'm
your
not
turn?
talking about outside of the
Were you
vehicle.
Googling something?
where did I do it? Quit Googling. It's not fun
We
to be
just said that we
Googling.
were going to do that.
No, we did not.
Yes, Lance
said
did.
that.
Just stop Googling it. No, just ask questions.
All right.
All right, what's the question?
Beers of truth. It's yours.
It's your turn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it my fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
3,
They're
all
2,
bad. They're
1.
all bad.
You're gonna have to drink if you don't ask it.
All right.
There you go. Crystal Ball's his
No,
turn.
you got to ask a question. That's
If you can choose to drink,
It was all bad.
if you when you ask the question, you don't have to drink. But if you don't ask it, then you have to drink. So there
Who
you
has
go.
had a threesome?
Not me.
Not me.
There you go.
Definitely not
Oh
me.
shit! So I thought you were asking because you did it. I was expecting her to be like,
Hell no.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I would not one thing. That's one of many things I would never.
Anyway, so next topic, next question.
Yeah.
Preferably something like who likes roses?
I don't care for roses.
Who likes animals and cute little puppies?
Oh
I
goodness.
feel like happiness and joy.
Who likes not talking about
That's
threesomes?
that's like Christmas cards. Who likes happiness and joys?
Who likes what is the word? Monogamy.
monogamy. Maybe you've heard of it. Monogamy.
Yeah.
It's a weird way to fold a piece of paper, but who's
Oh man.
all right? Who has another question?
I
don't
had
know.
several, but he made me get off
My
the chair.
beer's almost like down to one question.
Go ahead
Well,
and Google it, Crystal.
You have answered a lot of them.
I have.
God.
Who's ever cheated? Has anyone ever cheated?
Cheated? No.
I can't do that
Ever?
mentally.
Broken up with or divorced before I have? Yes.
Well, that's not cheating.
Legally
No, that's what I'm
separated.
saying. Yeah. Separating before you do it? Nope.
Uh,
I'm good with that.
yeah, I can't do it because I see the emotional distress it brings so many people from the people
Yeah.
I've witnessed be cheated on, and I'm like, that's fucked. And I don't want to
that's
be on
like-
the receiving end of that
No.
bitch. I don't.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No.
I can't.
End
I
it
can't
before you
believe
do it.
Did that to me? Like,
So you've
I can't.
never cheated on anyone,
Nope.
and you've never cheated on anyone.
Ended
never.
it before I have. Nope. Pinky promise. We'll get it right here on camera. Boom, boom. Yeah. No, end it before you do it. You know what I mean? That's my
Yeah.
thing. Like, don't fucking follow
Yeah, if
through.
you're having these thoughts of like, oh, I need
Yeah.
to go be with this person, then be like, all right,
Yes.
well,
Yeah, break up with them. I never
yeah,
understand that. Just break up with the person.
Yep.
I know people who've cheated.
A few of them.
I get so mad. I'll tell him. I'll get mad at him. We'll watch a show.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I didn't have a button for like a
I'll get
prequel.
blamed and get pissed off on
We'll watch a
because
show.
she sees it on TV.
I'm like,
I
I'm
can't
mad at
believe
you
how
right
we
now.
do that.
Yeah. How dare you? I'm like, what?
Or if I have a bad dream. Like,
Audrey, that happened to
I
Audrey
dreamed you cheated on me.
a while back.
Just
She
don't
was like,
talk to me.
Yep.
she was like, I had a bad dream.
Yeah.
Like, what did I do? Mm-hmm. You cheated on me in the dream.
Yeah. At least she told you about it.
And I say, I'm not going to apologize for something you dreamt about me. So, what did you do to dream me that made me cheat on dream you in your dream?
Yeah. Exactly. Who's ever hit the stop go sign at a car wash?
Really just like rolled on into it.
I don't give a shit.
Rolled on. To be fair, the little track that they push you off of
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
It was their fault.
Hey, you want to get it? You want to get a control
it was
of it?
their
There
fault,
you go.
technically.
That was
titties. You want some?
I tell you what, my lips are drooling.
You look thirsty
It was
down there.
their fault, but
Dude,
yeah,
I think it's the Limontini's. I'm speaking in Italian right now with
Hey,
my white.
Who's ever
freaking
ran
hand.
into the back of a car that ran a red light?
That car didn't run a red light. Another car ran a red light, which caused me to swerve into the
Okay.
back of that car.
Who's ever ran into the back of a car?
Who's
as
ever driven a
result
car
of someone
before?
running a red light?
Well, start drinking. Whoever ran into the back of a car on an interstate?
Well, how would it be me?
Who's they be texting and driving?
Yeah, and
Also
blame it
me.
on a hot. Blame it on a hot coffee.
Hey, I did spill my hot coffee.
Of course, everything's spilt in that car when you rear-ended somebody on the interstate. Funny how doing 70 into the back of a stopped car will do that.
Hey,
Hey,
you need to edit that out.
Stop calling her out. I'm gonna blow
Just
that
in
one
case.
up. I don't have a funny.
Just in
trying to
case.
make fun of my wreck.
You made fun of mine.
R.I.P. for
My car
Crystal's
wash.
old car.
My car
Yeah.
wash, yeah. My
And the car wash.
accident.
Oh, one for the car wash.
Yeah.
One for Crystal's driving ability.
Yeah. Curbs are not my friend.
One for the curb.
2 for the curb.
Yeah. Shit.
1 for your homie.
I tell you what, yeah, those Kias are built different. I tell you.
They're pretty sturdy there, eh?
Well.
Good.
Oh,
All right, I guess that'll do it for her. Beer questions with Lance, Matthew, and Crystal.
yeah, the beer truth.
What's your beer truth? Post it down in the comment section below. And also, if you've liked this podcast, this is going to be a long one.
It
It's
is.
a nice, girthy podcast. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
you might be
AIDS
able
in
to break
my
it into
ass.
It'll
two.
make it up for the other ones that we f***ed up.
Yeah. Anyway, we've had a hell of a time with the audio on this. I've ruined, or the podcast has ruined 2 podcasts via the audio connection situation that we
Who
got.
knows
going
how
on
this
here.
is going to end?
Yeah. No, I got this bitch recording on this thing, so we should be good. We should be
Okay.
all motherfucking set. Yep. So anyway, if you guys like the podcast, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another fantastic podcast. And that should do it for the Beyond Podcast.
Oh, behind, baby.
Cue the outro applause. And that should do it.